I'd like to invite then one more time our practitioners to come forward, please. And if you would come on up here and make our sacred circle here. So sometimes we grow our own practitioners, and sometimes our practitioners come to us having been grown elsewhere. And so you had the opportunity to meet this lovely lady a couple of weeks ago when we introduced her for pastoral care team lead, and there we go. And so she comes to us from California, trained as a practitioner in California, spent some time in a community in Georgia, and is actively becoming part of our practitioner ministry. So we're going to install her this morning. So Deb Hammond, would you come on up here, please? Yay. Yay. All right. And our lovely practitioners are here to hold consciousness and to create the space into which you can fall as part of not only this community, but part of the ministry. All right. So here we go. We always have to be a little official in these moments. Down through the ages, there have been those in whom the light of divine love has burned brightly, as they have been willing to work in love and service for others. That light burns brightly here today with this beautiful soul who has answered the call to become a practitioner here at CSLDallas. This is a high calling and responsibility and is never entered into lightly. And so through the vows taken and the blessings bestowed here today, Deb has volunteered to be a light of love in the world and is committing to being a spiritual partner to you, our members and friends of this community. She is offering herself as a vessel for truth, to be an avenue through which truth is revealed and wholeness restored. So Deb, as you come to this moment here and these vows, the great commandment are also undergirding all that we do. Those that were spoken by the master teacher, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, all thy soul, and with all thy mind. And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Keep these commandments in your heart, and you will always be guided to the right and prayerful thing to do and say. We ask our practitioners to willingly and unreservedly dedicate themselves to the practice of spiritual mind treatment, the teachings and principles of the science of mind, loving service to others, and their own ever-deepening spiritual growth and understanding. So, Deb, do you dedicate yourself to your own continually deepening spiritual practice, that you may walk ever closer in the heart of God and see ever more clearly the spiritual truth, and that your life, to the best of your ability, is lived as a model for and conscious realization of the love and the law at the center of your being? Do you dedicate yourself to behold the divine perfection in all who call upon you, to the constant recognition of one spirit within all people, regardless of any other condition or circumstance, to be a place of healing and wholeness as you serve whoever may call you in a time of need?
I do.
Do you dedicate yourself to serve willingly and lovingly as spiritual counselor, teacher, and guide to this community, to participate in expanding the ministry of CSLDallas in whichever way Spirit calls you? Do you dedicate yourself to your high calling and the conduct of your office with dignity, moderation, integrity, and sincere commitment to adhere to the declaration of principles and practice the art and science of spiritual mind healing, and to conform to the code of ethics given to us by Centers for Spiritual Living?
I do.
Do you dedicate yourself to the purpose and mission of CSLDallas to be radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, transforming lives?
I do.
So Deb, having been a practitioner for 10 years with Centers for Spiritual Living and fully understanding the sacredness of this high calling and understanding the responsibility placed upon you, you have decided to enter into the healing work here of CSLDallas and become an active part of its expanding ministry. This is the outer expression of an inner consecration which you have already made within your own heart.
Yes.
Through this consecration, you place yourself in a special relationship to all humankind, the members and friends of this community and this ministry. Yours is the privilege and responsibility of practicing spiritual mind treatment and the application of the law to restore wholeness in mind, body, and spirit of whoever calls upon you. And so as an outward symbol of this dedication, this commitment, which each one of you have made and continue to evidence so magnificently in such beauty and grace. It is my joy and my profound pleasure to install you as a practitioner at CSLDallas. There's some official rights and thereunto stuff, which, really yada yada stuff. But the most important stuff is the heart with which you come. Deb Hammond, our newest practitioner. Yay. So please do welcome Deb after the service. We have a beautiful artist trunk show going on out there. Please do welcome Deb and take advantage of her along with all of these amazing people who will guide you, coach you, pray with you, hold your hand, kick you in the butt, whatever is needed, right? Really, truly, truly, these folks are here for you in a way that you can't imagine. Don't hesitate to call on them. Thank you to our beautiful practitioners. You may be seated.